Good evening, I'm Tavon reporting for NewsStream. As the Trump administration intensifies its trade war to bolster U.S. manufacturing, the nation's dominant economic engine, the service sector, is encountering significant challenges. While manufacturing has been the focal point of recent tariff policies, services, which constitute approximately 84% of private sector employment, are increasingly vulnerable to the repercussions of global trade tensions. In 2024, the U.S. achieved a $293 billion trade surplus in services, marking a 5% increase from the previous year. This surplus spans various industries, including finance, education, healthcare, and technology. However, experts caution that this advantage is at risk as international partners consider retaliatory measures targeting American service exports. Economist Mark Zandi of Moody's Analytics emphasizes the sector's significance. These industries are the U.S. economy's secret sauce. He warns that countries like China and members of the European Union might impose barriers or new standards that could hinder U.S. service providers' access to foreign markets. The potential fallout is extensive. For instance, China is contemplating restrictions on U.S. film imports, while the European Union is evaluating limitations on American banks and considering substantial fines for U.S. tech companies. Such actions could severely impact sectors that have traditionally been strongholds of the U.S. economy. Domestically, the service sector's vulnerability is evident. In the automotive industry, service roles at dealerships outnumber manufacturing positions. Tariffs that elevate vehicle prices could lead to reduced sales, jeopardizing jobs at dealerships, especially those selling foreign brands like Audi, which lacks US-based factories. The Hamilton Project. The education sector is also under strain. With over 1 million international students contributing significantly to university revenues, recent visa revocations and a decline in new enrollments threaten the financial stability of many institutions. This downturn not only affects educational establishments, but also the broader economy, as international students' expenditures contribute to the service trade surplus. Tourism, another pillar of the service sector, is experiencing a downturn. Forecasts indicate a 9.4% decline in international visitors to the U.S. for 2025, with a projected $9 billion reduction in spending. This decline adversely affects hotels, restaurants, and entertainment venues nationwide. Logistics and transportation services are not immune. The Port of Los Angeles anticipates a 10% decrease in cargo volume due to tariffs, impacting employment in trucking and warehousing sectors. Gene Soroka, the port's executive director, notes that while mass layoffs may not be imminent, reduced workloads are expected. The overarching concern is the potential for a tariff-induced recession. Economists warn that decreased consumer spending and business investment could lead to widespread job losses across service industries, from healthcare to finance. Zandi succinctly states, "Because we're a service economy, services take the brunt of that." As the trade war escalates, the resilience of the U.S. service sector, a cornerstone of the nation's economic strength, is being tested. The coming months will be critical in determining how these industries adapt to the evolving global trade landscape. Stay tuned to NewsXtreme for ongoing coverage of this developing story.